Now everybody, they truly have done it now. They have achieved to release the worst add-on I've seen ever for the flight simulator. Sorry, I have to calm down for this video. Gotta stay professional. You know, I just came back here from a 1-week vacation here in Egypt, thanks you for asking. And while I was away, we had some very good news in the flight simulator community. Yes, we finally have a C-130 released for it. Yes, everybody, the good old developers of Captain Sim have truly done a tremendous release again. I mean, it does look nice here from the outside. I mean, we do love the Hercules for sure. I mean, you know, this is truly a savage plane. I've made 1,000 videos on it already, especially that one time when it actually landed on an aircraft carrier. That was actually a part that I very much liked. I was actually so excited to, you know, read that the plane was out for the flight simulator. But prior to buying this, I was also a little bit frightened of the name Captain Sim. Yeah. Now, if you don't know who Captain Sim is, I guess they're a group of developers who've been making flight simulator products for a while now. Actually, since 1999, they actually used to be pretty renowned. I never really used their old airplanes from Prepared 3D Flight Simulator, but apparently they were pretty good, as you can see. I mean, this looks quite nice. But their new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 products truly just sucked. I mean, yeah, we had the 777, which was not very, what is that even of a picture? Way too overexposed. But, you know, that plane wasn't very good. Like, you know, not realistic at all. It was basically on the level of all the default airplanes. But, you know, they just weren't all too good. I mean, we also had the 767 recently, which cost $30 right here. You know, but this cockpit here was basically just stolen from the 777 airplane. I mean, it does kind of look like the 400 one. It's not amazing. I mean, most of these switches don't even work. All these instrument panels are just not proper. They were just stolen from the 747 that already existed for the flight simulator, which is interesting. So yeah, it's not all that good. Basically a money-making machine, but they've truly blown it now with their C-130. Now, you know what? Before we continue, let me just show you the main problem of this aeroplane, right? So we are here in this exterior view. Looks all right. Looks like a C-130. Let's go into the cockpit though. Hit the V button. That hasn't done anything. That hasn't done anything. It doesn't do anything! No. Yeah, we can actually, you know, go into the official cockpit view. It doesn't do anything at all. Yes. Now, as the name suggests right here, the C-130 exterior, which actually sounds like a feature, doesn't have an animated cockpit. You know, guess what? It still costs real money though. $15. $15! I mean, Jesus Christ, they didn't have the only thing they did is an exterior model. What the hell? Oh yeah, exterior, highly detailed and accurate digital replica of the C-130E Hercules. But we didn't do the cockpit, which is basically where you would spend most of your time, but that doesn't matter. Cockpit and cabin with 3D windows and pilots. But there's none. You know, that's great. I mean, you know, it's under the point of exterior. So yeah, what we do have here is a cockpit that we can see from the exterior, so that applies here as well. Great description right here. Realistic animation, 4K ultra high resolution. Yeah. I mean, at least they do admit they're failing here. It's not really failing, they're just lazy, probably. Cockpit and cabin, no virtual cockpit, exterior model only. All right, that's a good explain. At least they're honest about it. So how do you even fly this aeroplane? I mean, honestly now. Oh God, this is horrible. Let's maybe take it off. You know, this is the most shameful airplane I've ever seen in my entire life. $15. You know what? This is just really making me just kind of sad, actually. Even I'm not even angry. I'm just sad. I mean, we talked very recently about the new A330neo that has been especially only developed for the Flight Simulator 2020, and it is amazing with an amazing exterior. I mean, look at that. Look at that tilted landing gear, and look at that fully functional, beautiful cockpit. And this plane is actually free. It has 100,000 downloads as well. Very awesome. High respect for the developers, but no respect for this thing. $15. All right, let me try to take off here while we're at it. Come on. How do you even release the parking brake? There's no switch. All right, come on. Here we go. Yeah. The comma button is the parking brake. All right, let's take off. All right, this is gonna definitely suck even to fly. I've never flown a plane from the outside. That is such a bad. Okay. All right. Now, I remember doing this in GTA 5, you know, flying planes from the outside view, so maybe this is gonna work. Or maybe not. Jesus Christ, how much of runway does this plane need? We're at Lord Island here in the Australian See, Jesus Christ, that almost did not work out at all. This is a long enough runway for the C-130. I'm pretty sure what they've done here as well is just steal the 747 physics engine that, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 20 built and put it onto the C-130. You know, this thing performs not like the C-130, I guess, would perform in real life. Anyway, I mean, at least we do have the exterior model, which looks all right. But this could still be, like, this is $15. You know, we've got some pilots animated here as well in the cockpit, and they are actually not looking all too creepy, you know? You know, they've always been all right at these exterior models. I do have to say that. A little bit of respect for that, but actually, no. This is $15. Look, this is the... Look, what? I think that does look nice as well with the landing gear animation. That's okay. That's all right. But how do I even open the cabin? Truly, there's supposed to be one animated, right? It's not here. Like, there's supposed to be a complete cargo cabin with animated doors included. So, you know what? Oh, this is very functional, very practical. We have to go into the showcase view where we can, you know, go into some sort of free view mode. Yeah. Look at all that cabin. All right, you know what? The sad part is it does actually kind of look good. I do have to say, which is like sad because they didn't work on a cockpit. Right? That's yeah. I actually hate this even more now. I mean, this cockpit isn't. I mean, it is truly bad. But couldn't they have just placed a camera here so that you could at least fly this plane somewhat and not from the outside view? This truly sucks. Good one. You know what, this plane, it doesn't even deserve to be landed here, this add-on airplane. My goodness. Just crash into the ocean. You know what? I'm even thinking of deinstalling this airplane right here, you know, because it does take away precious space on my SSD. I mean, I hate this thing. Just to make this clear, I truly hate you. I hate you. All right, come on. Try landing here outside. This is the most useless thing I've ever seen. I've ever spent $15 on. Come on, let's go ahead and land it now. Now, I do wonder, how do you even turn on those engines? You just press this Control E button, I guess. Right. And then, by the way, just genuinely tried landing this here now with outside view. It's absolutely weird. This will take a lot of teaching now. Oh, yes, flying a plane from outside view, as you do in real life. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, the thing that's really funny is, like, the forum, right? Captain Sim does have a forum. And they have the topic called the C-130 cockpit. Captain, some of you are probably surprised to see C-130 Captain Exterior package released without a flyable virtual cockpit. Oh, you don't say. You know, this is truly, obviously, just a money-making machine. This plane is just truly a bad attempt of trying to abuse the power of monopoly, right? There's no other C-130, so let's make it as bad as possible and charge people money for it. This is true. Look, you know, the people are not happy at all. You're a bit late to releasing the April Fool's joke. I mean, you know, 11 days too late. We do understand that most of the people who want the C-130 want it with a cockpit, but we do not have the cockpit available for sale. Let's not give a reason for that. Now, the important question, are we going to release a working cockpit in the future? We don't know. So, no. I like this. Says everybody, the Captain Sim C-130. This is a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of storage, a waste of life. Truly depressing, and I like how they're trying to make it somewhat better by putting the Ukrainian flag here on the website, which, you know, is always a good way to save your company. Thank you very much. So we'll now do the only reasonable thing that you can do with this aeroplane. I mean, seriously, I wouldn't even fly this if this was for free. There we go. Uninstall, yes. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's very disappointing video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night. Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube, like Mike, Jacob, Tanner, Mubarak, Darren K, Oman the Human, Robbie, Tim, Matt, Sleepy Boy, Calvin, Kelly Chaos, Ryland, Moritz, Jackie Boy, New York, Shadow, Noah, and Death Rider.